The threats and the risk are actually very real. In fact, today, April 27th, is a day that I'm supposedly supposed to die according to a threat made on the internet. In fact, it's a photo of me in a ditch with a decapitated head that says, "This is going to be you on April 27th, 2026, in a muddy ditch alongside the highway with your mother. Enjoy your last couple of months, buddy." So I share this.
I'm gonna say this real quick. People like that, they need to be taken up off of here. You know, they need to be locked up, whatever it is. Whoever that guy was, and I'm glad that Nick posted his profile with his name. He could very well just be a bot or a troll, but shit like that should be illegal. You know what I mean? You should not be allowed, especially with the way the climate is today, with these crazy fools on the left that's actually going out trying to kill people, to include the president. Y'all got to take this seriously, man. These clowns are not playing. These clowns are not playing. You know what I mean? So y'all got to be careful with them clowns.
Not to scare people, but to more so show them what it's actually like, kind of being in the political climate, not just seeing it from the outside, but being someone who's actually living through it. Especially with the last assassination attempt on Donald Trump, the threats are real, and you do have a small percentage of the country, even if it's just 1%, that has gone radical. And now I'm not sharing this stuff with you guys to make you guys scared for me. More so, I'm just sharing this so you guys can actually understand what it's actually like living in the political climate. A lot of you guys see it from the outside, but very few people actually enter into the arena. And for me, when I exposed the Minnesota fraud, I was forced to enter into that arena after everything took place. Whether between exposing billions of dollars in fraud, the riots that took place, the shootings that took place, it created a crazy atmosphere where my name was in the forefront of it. And at that time, actually in Minnesota, you had people posting signs on street poles that said this. These were on signs in Minnesota. It says, "Nick Shirley brought ICE to Minnesota. He helped kill Renee Good. Do not let him in your business. If you see this man, tell him to kill himself." This is just an...
And see, these people are fucking lunatics, man. First of all, Renee Good helped kill Renee Good. We all saw that video. All she had to do was comply. Same thing with Alex Preddy or whatever his name is. These motherfuckers were interfering with the police. They were not innocent bystanders at all. Alex Preddy was a known agitator, a wide known agitator. He was already on their radar. Yet the police and ICE, they were still patient with them because they got a job to do. They ain't got time to be messing with you nutcases. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I make political videos myself, and I get death threats. I get people telling me to kill myself and things like that. You know what I'm saying? These people are idiots. These people are clowns, and these people are weird. You know what I mean? They are weird. And you got to block these people, get rid of these people, and just continue doing what you do. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, because America gives you the right to be a fucking idiot. And that's why people are fucking idiots, because America gives you that right. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. They know they could do it, and they know they could get away with it. So that's why they do it.
Example of some of the crazy stuff that was said and posted around the internet, and not on the internet, but on literal street poles inside of Minnesota. And a lot of other stuff took place, such as people saying, "Charlie Kirk needs a sequel. Send Nick Shirley hate mail. He needs to be deported to Russia so he can be a Nazi there."
No, notice how these people never had pictures. Hold on. They never...
Other stuff took place, such as people saying, "Charlie Kirk needs a sequel."
These people never put a face behind it. They never put a face behind it. You know what I mean? They always got like some anime shit, some Mr. Potato Head type shit. They never put a real face behind it. It's always some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say these folks are cowards. They are fucking cowards. You know what I mean? If you're going to say something, stand on it and put a face behind it.
Send Nick Shirley hate mail. He needs to be deported to Russia so he can be a Nazi there. Nick Shirley is a Nazi. Nazis don't deserve to live in the Midwest, and we are kicking them all out until their ideology is dead. You will pay for your crimes, don't worry. And that...
There you you go again. Hold on, let me rewind.
Same time,
Let me
Nazi.
rewind.
Nazis don't deserve to live in the Midwest, and we are kicking them all out until their ideology is dead. You will pay for your crimes.
You see, there it is again. Another weird ass anime. Let me get out the way. Another weird ass anime doll. You know what I mean? You cowards never put a face behind anything. Y'all hide behind the internet and y'all hide behind these weird ass pics. If you gonna say something, fucking stand on it and put a face and a name behind it. You know what I mean? Y'all are weirdos. Y'all are weirdos and y'all are cowards. And I hope somebody find y'all and slap the shit out of y'all.
Don't worry. And then at the same time, you have the people these people listen to watching clips of very popular streamers on the internet openly saying stuff like this.
My understanding of it is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
You have people getting...
See, now him, I actually respect him because he put a face behind it. You know what I mean? Like I say, if you're going to be a stupid idiot, put a face behind it. Be a proud stupid idiot. You know what I mean? Don't be a coward stupid idiot. Show your face. Show your name. Let us see you. Let us see what you really about. You know what I'm saying? So the people that actually show their face and we could find them on the internet and shit, hey, look, okay, I respect it. I respect it. You know what I mean? You're still stupid and you're still a fucking idiot, but at least you put a face and a name behind it. We could identify you.
Riled up. In fact, in Minnesota, you even had Ilhan Omar in the back of a truck bed riling up protesters. They even canceled school. And it led to even more people going out into the streets of Minnesota. But I'm talking about these threats because they actually are real. And after they tried to assassinate Donald Trump for the 4th time, I figured, all right, I'll share my experience with this as people are openly making threats to me as well. Now, these are just a few of them. I still get threats consistently. When I go travel now, I have to have security, and it's all for exposing fraud, which is a bit crazy to think that for exposing billions of dollars in fraud, now I've exposed $2 billion fraud industries with what happened in Minnesota and also what happened in California.
All this man is doing is walking up on people and asking them questions, and people want him dead. Nick Shirley, and I appreciate Nick Shirley because he actually reposted one of my videos and the shit jumped from 10,000 views to like 100,000. So salute to Nick Shirley. I appreciate that boost. You know what I'm saying? But I even said in that video, Nick Shirley is not doing anything very special. He just putting in the work. That's all he doing. He putting in the work. He's doing his research. He's pulling up to these people face to face. He's asking the questions that needs to be answered. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. It's not a very complex job. You know what I'm saying? But he's putting forth the effort and putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? But what he's doing is not very difficult. A lot of people could do this shit. A lot of people could do this shit. He's walking up to these people that got these weird establishments, these weird places, right? And he's simply asking, hey, where are the students? Where are the kids? Where's the money going? That's all he doing. And then he's showing them paperwork saying like, hey, look, y'all made such and such amount of money this past year, claiming y'all do this and y'all do that. Well, I'm trying to see if y'all doing it. I'm trying to see if y'all doing it. That's all Nick Shirley is doing. He's just walking up to people, asking questions, and people want him dead. Y'all are fucking insane.
The hospices and the Medicare fraud that took place there underneath Medi-Cal. And that fraud is so big, and this fraud that's taking place inside our country is so big and so deep that you're seeing it. It's very hard to unravel because that's how intertwined the fraud is. People in Minnesota.
I'm gonna let y'all put the link in there for the full video, man. I just want to give y'all my quick synopsis on this, right? It's a 16-minute. I'll put it in the comment section. But listen, that's all this man is doing, man. He pulling up on people and asking them the necessary questions. That's it. That's it. Exposing fraud. And if you got an issue with somebody exposing fraud in America, it's something wrong with your weird ass. You need to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's all that man doing. He pulling up on these establishments. He looking up their address on Google and pulling up. Like, hey, this a daycare? Y'all claim y'all a daycare? Where the kids at? Where the kids at? You know what I mean? Y'all claim y'all doing this. Y'all a hospice. Y'all taking care of the old folks. Where the old folks at? Where the old folks at? You know what I'm saying? That's all this man is doing. That's all he's doing. He's trying to find out where our American taxpayer dollars are going. And I support him for that. And I stand with Nick Shirley. And if you got an issue with that, I hope a random hand come out of nowhere and slap the dog shit out of you. Simple as that. Y'all like, subscribe. I put the full video in the comment section. You know, I just do my little reactions and stuff. I ain't finna stand up here for 16 minutes watching this man. I'll watch it on my own time and do what I gotta do. But y'all, man, y'all support Nick Shirley. Take care of Nick Shirley. Protect Nick Shirley. Pray for Nick Shirley. And that's what we gonna do around here, man. It's your boy TJ the Realist. New videos coming soon.